Big game breakdown continues. Live odds, sportsbookreview.com. Another big game at night. Nebraska hits the road to take on Wisconsin. Badgers 8.5, 43.5 the total. The Wisconsin D has allowed 8 touchdowns in 7 games, despite playing one of the toughest schedules in the country. But now they lose their leading tackler, Jack Sitchy. Nice kid, I've interviewed him before. He's out for the season. Now what do they do, Teddy?
Well, I mean, this is from linebacker Vince Beagle. Quote, "There were times where Jack actually threw himself into the quarterback with one arm. As a competitor, it really speaks on the character he is not to let an injury like this drag him down and bring him down. I knew after the game when he couldn't lift his shoulder that he was pretty badly injured. Luckily, he was still in good spirits after the game. His energy wasn't returned one bit. We're really going to need Jack's spirit going forward the rest of the season because he is a special guy. He will be missed for that Badgers defense. And as always in college football, when it comes to defensive injuries, the betting markets don't pay a whole lot of attention."
Yep. What do you think of this Nebraska team? And it seems like Armstrong's been there for 10 years.
Yeah, he's been the starting quarterback since late in his freshman year. And it's a pretty amazing career run for a guy who's never been anything special. I mean, he's okay. Even this year as a senior, 55% completions. His accuracy has just never developed. He does have a veteran's competitive savvy, far beyond the experience level of either Wisconsin quarterback. And Armstrong, look, serviceable, not elite. Not even close.
Yep. Isn't this line high?
Well, at first glance, it definitely seems like, because you think about it, here's Nebraska, an undefeated top 10 team catching more than a touchdown against a 2-loss foe. And I've heard people around town in Vegas this week say, "Hey, this game smells like a trap. What's going on? It smells like a trap." No, it's not a trap. The books know how high many syndicates have the Badgers power rated. Remember, last week, Wisconsin, -3.5 on the road at Iowa. They took money and then they won and covered. You know you're not going to get a whole lot of bargains with Wisconsin moving forward. And trap, no trap, whatever it is, this line is where it's supposed to be based on power ratings, not based on anything that you want to call a trap.
Yeah, and we're not impressed with Corey Clement. Go ahead and throw that graphic up there, fellas. He's tentative. He's lost his burst. Look at this. 2013, attempts and yards per carry, 8.2. 2014, yards per carry, 6.5. Last year, 4.6. This year, 142 attempts, 142 carries, 4.3 yards per carry. That includes 35 carries, a career high at Iowa last week.
Well, that's just it. Clement, everyone's talking Clement. He had a career high last week. He's never had more than 147 carries in a season before. And I'm telling you, he looked really tentative and slow last week. I worry about Corey Clement moving forward. I don't look at him as one of the elite backs. He's someone that got the hype and may not be that good. Kind of like Samaj, who had a great freshman year at Oklahoma and is now the second best back on his team.
Hey guys, for the full video, go to sbrpicks.com.
Go to sbrodds.com. Browse, compare, and shop live odds available at top online sportsbooks.